Hey everybody, how you doing? It's Will's Treasures. It is Saturday, and I hope you want to stick around while I start filling up my Liberty Walking half-dollar new album. I'm going to take the coins out of my old album, start putting them in the new ones. Plus, I got some more coins over here to add. So if you have interest in the Liberty Walking half-dollar, I'm going to give a little history about it. We're going to start putting them in my new album and get this collection started. So I'm going to read you this, and this is a Whitman Classic Liberty Walking half-dollar album from 1916 to 1947. Holds all three mints, and these albums are cool because you can see them double-sided. You know, you can see the obverse and the reverse of each coin. Unlike the Littleton coin books where you got to press the coin in there and you can only see the one side of the coin. So let's get right to it. This video is going to be a little bit long, but stick around because you get to look at some cool silver coins and some history. So we got the Liberty Walking half-dollar collection from 1916 to 1947. This beautiful half-dollar was first issued in 1916. The design by Adolph A. Wyman shows liberty progressing in a full stride toward the dawn of a new day, carrying branches of laurel and oak symbolic of civil and military glory. The hand of the figure is outstretched in bestowal of the spirit of liberty. The eagle on the reverse side is fearless in spirit and conscious in his power. The sapling of mountain pine springing from the rift in the rock is a symbol of America. The designer's monogram initials AW appear near the edge of the coin beneath the eagle's left wing. Mr. Wyman is also noted as a designer of the U.S. dimes, issued in 1916 to 1945. I don't know if you all knew that. The letter D is for Denver and S is for San Francisco are the mint marks. On coins minted in 1916 and early 1917, they appear on the obverse beneath the word trust. On the later 1917 and subsequent issues, they appear on the reverse near the rim beneath the foliage. Coins with no mint marks were struck in Philadelphia. All half-dollars with the Liberty Walking design, coined from 1916 through 1947, are made from .900 fine silver and weigh 12.50 grams. So, and it tells you a little bit about grading standards in this book. It tells you about, the type of album it is. And over here it gives you examples of EF40, VF20, F12, EG8, G4, AG3, and PF60 to 70 proof Walking Liberties. So we're going to get right to it. I'm going to start popping them out of this album here. And like I said, this album, you have to put them in the pages so you really don't get to appreciate both sides of the coin. So it's kind of a bummer. That's why I wanted to get this new album. So I'm going to pop these all out. I'm going to stack them up, and then I'll loop you back in and we'll start putting them in the new album. All right, I'm back, and we got some nice piles of walkers here. Took them out of the old album, and we're going to put them in the new album. So, I wonder if these are any real early dates here. 46, 41, 44, 36S, 41, 37S, and 1920. All right, so we got a 20. These are the early date ones right here. So we're going to start with these. And the first one that we have This is 1936. And it does have a mint mark. So I'm going to show you where the mint mark is, so you know if you've never seen it before. So there it is, and you can see it's on the reverse of the coin. That's where it says $50, and it's right underneath that branch. So you can see there's an S there. We'll flip it over. 1936 S. And that's going to be the first one we're going to put in the album. Now I'm not worried about touching these. They're all circulated coins, and they're my coins. So my coins, I can touch them. And we have a regular, just a plain 36. That's going to go right there. Oh man, I'm really going to like this. 35. Right up there. 36D. Right? Yep. 36D. Very cool. 34. All right, so we're done with that slot right there. So we're going to close this back up. That's the beauty of it. This thin film slides over it, and now I can see it from both sides. Just a thing of beauty. So let's go to 1934. It's down here. I believe this had a mint mark on it. Yep. 34S. So we're going to add that right here. Nope, I didn't pull this out far enough. So who else keeps their coins in albums? And what do you think about this album? I mean, I'm digging this. This is 1934. I'm digging this album because now I can really appreciate both sides of the coin. This is a 1929, and there is a mint mark on it. It's an S. So 29S right there. Here's a 28. I have a hard time seeing the mint marks. That's a 28S. Cool. Here's a 27. And that's 27S also. And little did, I don't know if you knew, but and it says it right here in the album, none struck in 1924 to 26. So they stopped in 1923 and they picked up again in 1927. Let's see what we got here. This is 1923, and there's a mint mark on that, and that's an S. 1923S. She's got some wear, but I'm okay with that. Here's a 1920. That's got a mint mark also. That's an S, 1920S. Here's just a plain 1920. I'm okay with the wear that they have. You know, down the road I may try to upgrade my album a little bit, but right now I'm just looking to fill all the holes, and then we'll address it as I see fit. That's a S mint mark, 1918. 1918S. So let's get this one in. We got a 1918D. '18 from Philly. Oh, that's a 1919 that I put in there. Let's get that out. Who caught that? All right. 1918D goes up here. 1918 from Philly right next to it. 1917, and this one has a mint mark. That's an S. 1917 S. That's up here. So we're going to close this one up. Now, this is the 17S with the reverse mint mark. Yeah. And that goes down here. So 1917S with the reverse mint mark. They also did a 17S with an obverse mint mark. And I don't remember if I had one of them. Here's a 1917. This is 1917D with a reverse mint mark. And they did the 17D with the obverse mint mark also. And this is just a plain 1917. So I don't have any of the ones with the obverse mint mark. So it's on the list. I'll get them. Just a matter of time. I did remember I had a 1920 here. Let's see if we have that one in the book. Yep, we got a regular 1920. All right, so that's a duplicate. Here's a 37S. Do I have the 37S? No, I need that. So we're going to pop that out of the flip. (1937S). She's in pretty good condition. All right, filled that up. What were these? These are in the 40s. Here's a 36S, which I already have. All right. So, let's start with the next pile here. And we have a 1937. 1937 plain. That goes right here. These are one of my favorite designs on a coin. I mean, just incredible. This is a D mint mark, 1937D. Oh, I'm going to pull this out a little more. All right. Here's a 1938 plain. 1939 plain right there. So that's from Philly. 1939D. That'd be on the next page. Right here. So if anybody's looking for these albums, I mean, I went on Amazon and I picked these up off of Amazon, and they were half the price of a Dansko album. You know, so, which was pretty cool. So this is a 1939S. The Danskos can get pretty steep. I mean, I do have a few of them for my silver dollar collection. 1940. Because they definitely deserve the nicer of the albums. This is a 1940S. 1941 plain. That one's in really good condition. Nice details. You can notice when they start getting some wear, you'll notice from the tip of their head all the way down to their foot, there'll be a straight line. You won't see any details at all. On this one, you can see a little bit. But you'll notice when you start looking at them, if you see that straight line, you know they got quite a bit of wear. This is a 1946. I'm going to put that... oh, I picked it off of there. Okay. 41. This is a 41D. There we go. All right. Now we're going to flip right to the next page, and we got a 1946 from Philly. $1945 from San Francisco, right there. 1945 from Denver. 1945 plain from Philly. Oh. There we go. 1944, that has a mint mark on it. That's from San Francisco, 44S. Filling this page up. 1944D. $1944 from Philly. 1943 from San Francisco. Push that one all the way through. Gonna have to get that. There we go. Push that one all the way through. There we go. Cool beans. Get this back in here. All right. Good to go. $1943 from Denver. 43 from Denver. What is that? That's on this side. 43D. Good deal. 43 from Philly. A 42 from San Francisco. Ooh, am I going to fill this page up or what? 42 from Denver, I believe. Yes, 42D. Coming close. 42 from Philly. One more to go. 41 from San Francisco. 41 from San Francisco. All right, so I only need one more to fill that page, which is a 1940 from Philly. And I have the 41. Oh, which cover came out? There we go. And And just got to put this cover back in. The nice thing is how easy they go into the album. You know, they fit right in the holes nice and snug. No problems, no issues. And let me just double check these couple ones that I have. 41S, 43, got that one. 46, oh, is it an S? Yes, it is. 46S. All right, so we need that one. That was right in there. 41D. Got that one. 36S. 36S. Got it. And I got the 1920. So, cool. We have filled in quite a few spots in the book. I need a few in the back here. 45D, 47, 47D. Need the 1940P, 35D and S, 36D. And we start getting down to these lower dates. 1920D. There was no mint mark on this, was there? That was an S. Okay, I got the 20S. And I need all the 1921s, 29D, 33S, 34D, and a bunch of the ones in the teens, 16s, 17s, and the 19s. But I'm pretty happy that we got to fill that much, and we still have a bunch of them left over. And I still have, see, this is the way I was keeping a lot of them. I was keeping them in folders. Yeah, that's a cool way to keep them also. I mean, you can see both sides of the coins and the coin flips. But I really like these new albums, because on the back here too, it tells you the mintages. You know, from the 1916 to 1947D, tells you how many were minted each year. So you can keep a track of what you have and which one has the highest or the lowest mintage. And I believe the lowest mintage is the 1921 from Philly with 246,000 minted. So that one's gonna, you know, there's gonna be a little bit of a premium on that one, but I'll get it to fill this album this year. So thank you guys for sticking around, checking out my Walking Liberty half collection. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have any questions or comments, please put them down in the description. And if you haven't gotten a sticker from me and you want me, just send me an email. My email is down in the description. I'll be more than happy to send one out to you without a problem. So this is Will from Will's Treasures. I hope you guys enjoy the rest of the weekend. Have a great day, and I will see you on the next video.